Hello, hello, and welcome to Handelabra Live. It is an exciting time at Handelabra as Spirit Island Jagged Earth is almost finished. I am lead developer at Handelabra Games, also known as Migrant P, and I'm here to play some Spirit Island and show you some more of the Jagged Earth update coming out soon. Maybe as soon as next week. So, yeah, we're gonna soft announce that the next update is going to come out on Monday, if all goes well, next week. And there might even be a little bit of a discount. So stay tuned for potentially a celebration sale to come along with the launch of the completion of Jagged Earth with Starlight and 5-6 player support. Yes, Spacehawk is excited. Pokemon, non-antagonistic, hello. You already said hello in the chat even before I even said for you to do that. Like I've trained you well. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. So anyone working against that is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So be excellent to one another and say hello in the chat like all the fine folks already have. I'll be happy to have you. I had an idea for this game to play something like Starlight with a bunch of other spirits and power progression. Is that going to be any good? I don't know. Let's see. And I want to make the island where they're all the star, right? How do we make the star? Where everything is like in the middle. Like this? I think so. I'm doing it. It's happening. It's happening. I don't know. I think just 5 spirits is enough. I don't want to do 6 spirits. But I want to bring spirits with power progression. Because I think that would be interesting. So let's grab the Horizon Spirit and put on power progression for them. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we're going to see. Sorry, Devouring Teeth. You missed out. Power progression, glutton for punishment. Yeah, I'm curious, actually, because I don't know what happens with this. Boon of Reimagining. We'll try it and see what happens with power progression. I assume it will just actually let you gain 6. I don't know if it just gets you 2 power progression cards. We probably have to ask Eric about that. It does remove some decision space for me, yes. That's part of it. And I'm just going to do pressure 1. I'm not going to... Pressure 0? Maybe pressure 1. Pressure 1. Just to keep it simple and keep the stream from getting super long. So, let's see what happens. You can do all sorts of weird stuff in Spirit Island now. So, and I'm going to go in the middle and shrink myself a little bit. There we go. And Mini John is in the way, but he's just going to be in the way. That's just part of what happens. You can still see everything except for energy up there. That's okay, right? Actually, it's just the plus energy. You can still see the energy that they have. So we have this sort of misshapen star layout, and that's okay. The real star layout would have one more board. But I think we're good. We're good with this. So we played a multiplayer game where we just gave, I think I started with Fractured Days and the major that gives you extra presence. What's it called? Unrelenting Growth. And we just used that on Starlight every turn. And Starlight became a monster, but we ended up losing because we were playing like Habsburg 6. So it was fun. Alright, Starlight is here, and we have a little Ravish to deal with. You can see I wonder if we just go to the 2 damage and blow up the town. We could do that next turn, right? We could like stop this ravage that way. Interesting ploy. I've never done that. We wouldn't be getting power cards though. I guess we get power cards through Shape the Self anew and stuff. Let's just try that. Do something different. We're experimenting. We're gonna go up this track. And I'm thinking of the Sacred Set. I'm gonna get in here in case I do want to block a Ravage. Or maybe we get, maybe in this cluster of wetlands is really good. And so we'll Shape this up anew. And let's go right ahead to Boon of Reimagining maybe. And see how it works. With, oh yeah, that's, so this was supposed to not, this is supposed to not be here because of Otter being here, but it went there. It moves as soon as I play the second card. Huh. I want to fix that. So I'm going to just make a quick feedback for myself. We're getting to the nitty-gritties here. Overlapping. Card view. Happens with 1. Can I type? Card. Not 2. Well, what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to move over, but it's not moving over, so. Is there an echo? Are you receiving an echo? 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 Not according to my levels. So, is anyone else hearing an echo? Okay, maybe it's your system. Gut golf or something. Maybe refresh. Maybe you have, oh, no, I have, that's muted. I'm gonna pause that anyway. Maybe you have it open in 2 windows or something. That's possible. Alright, so Starlight's done. Let's go to Eyes Watch. Eyes Watch is gonna do its thing that it does. Usually I like to add to, I just like to add, get lots of presence going, get some energy going. Let's do that. We can just get into jungles. Maybe I go here, and I can help out in multiple lands. Needed? Well, we could just, they're not even building. If we can mysterious, well, we can mysterious protection here, actually. We're not playing against anything super difficult, so. Let's mysterious abduction here. Okay. Now we can stop a build by pushing. Get the energy. And push them in together. We can actually do some scattering to the winds and stuff like that. We can give some gifts. Let's see what everyone else is doing first. Switch open twice. Yeah, that would do it. Rising Heat is here. Rising Heat actually has the worst situation. 2 cities being built and no way to deal with it. What we could do is call on herders fast. I like that. And then maybe we just either block that Ravage or find a way to defend it. Let's get energy as well. Make a Sacred Site. Call on herders. We'll stop that from building. Seems like a good idea. And then I guess we'll take Scatter to the Winds as our second play. And The old fathomless mud of the swamp. It's down here at the bottom. And we could make them build an explorer. No, we can't do that. Do I want to get a power card? Or do we want to just everyone's going top track for energy at the start? Sure, it's a theme. We'll continue the theme. Maybe we'll just sort of spread out a little bit. And push up to 2 explorers. That's gonna hit something, right? Range 2 sacred site. I'll at least be able to stop 1 build with that. Okay. Seems like a setup. Mysterious abductions. Windsped steps goes to you. And you are going to call on herders for aid here. Grab these solo to Han. And let's send these actually in here. Sacred site is -1 health. Alright, they're building in the jungle. A couple diseases helping there. Yeah, with 5 spirits, you just have 1 extra, not the 6th one over here. So, a little bit less crowded. Still crowded. So it turns out to be mountains. Alright, I think we can look at most of the spirits at once here. Well, I gotta gather here as well. So I'm gonna get a power for myself. Guardian Serpents. We could do that somewhere. Not a bad idea. I'm into that. I don't want to forget. Alright, so someone's gonna boon a reimagining. Who is it? No one gained a power card, so I guess we could just forget mysterious abductions. It's fine, but it's like not that exciting. I guess whispered guidance isn't that useful, but it's in my hand, so let's do this. Oh, it's only in hand or discard. Okay, I guess it's whispered guidance. So I actually get a power card normally. So that's actually kind of a question, I think, that we want to put to not greater than games, but to Eric. Should Boon of Reimagining get a progression card? It does say minor power card, so probably this is fine, but because their progression could have majors, right? Like there are majors in progressions, so I think this works fine. He could actually end up getting, I don't know if he can get the same minor power. I think they're out of the deck, right? Like what's an example of one that's in this progression? Drift down into slumber. It shouldn't be in here, I think. Yeah. You won't get a duplicate. Freaking the Earth Struggles is very good for Spirit. Anything that says defend generally is. You get to have 2 of them? Amazing. The other one could match up with elements, I guess, but there's not a whole lot that super matches, right? Only things that match 1. I guess Terror Turns to Madness matches 2. The plant is usually the most important bit. Do you have any blighted land we're worried about? Not really. I'll go for Badlands. Gotta love some Badlands. And an energy. And we can stop a... I can just block this ravage, maybe. Oh, I could defend it. There's no, Gahan there, but... Let's gather you in here. Maybe the beast gets you. Okay. Better to the winds. Few options. Maybe we gather these guys. I mean, everything's easy for eyes to defend. Maybe scatter this one. We don't have to hang there. Group you guys together. There. We can do our defend 5 here. And violent windstorms can stop another build. Maybe this one where there's blight. Unfortunately, I can't make a sacred site there. We can stop them building, maybe stop them building a town here. Push this. Group them up in here. Make our secret site there. Alright, so we've got a few potential blights, but we're going to be defending and stuff, so... Well, we were going to be doing the damage, right? We could do that somewhere else. We could, like, stop a build, right? So we can add presence at range 0 here. We can remove a presence. And do 2 damage here. Alright, Guardian Spirits. And I guess this, because we're not actually stopping a Ravage. Alright, you have quickened their struggles. We want to make a sacred site in another place. Maybe here? Or here? Maybe here so we see more. Let's get to 2 card plays, but let's get the plant off the top track. I think we're going to need it for the defend 2, yeah. I have Boon of Watchful Guarding as well. Maybe... Actually, yeah. If you put a presence there, we can Boon of Watchful Guarding in that place. So, what if you do this? Oh, look! A power progression card. We'll get defend 8 in there. The Dahan will help out. We don't actually need to block a Ravage, I don't think. That one's going to be done. These 2 are done. This one's done. This one's going to be mud. That one, maybe blights. That's fine. So, Visions of Fiery Doom. Are we in a place where that does anything? I don't think so. I guess it's Sandstorm and Searing Heat. But that only moves after the 2nd card play. That's weird. Alright, and Mud can add 2 presence or gain a power card. I think just adding 2 presence is okay, because it's going to give us 3 energy per turn. We can keep spreading out. Defend 5, and maybe we have lots of energy. Maybe we get a power card. Someone else can get a power card too. Okay. And you can probably stop a build. How do we stop a build and gain a power card? I'm into that. Gift of Living Energy. Well, that wants me to have a sacred site. But I don't want a sacred site. Let's go here. And move you in here. Death by Dahan, hopefully. And we just play all our cards. And I think that's everyone. Alright. Who wants energy? I think Guarding Serpents is itself. Quicken goes here. Bring another Dahan, but I don't really need to. Watchful Guarding goes to you. No Dahan around. And Defend 2 goes here. And we can bring another Dahan there. We also have a range boost to give to someone that we didn't even think about. You have a power? Searing Heat also. 2 energy or... What does Tempest do? What if I give you energy and you don't get to choose a major, you just get Steam Vents next turn? The only one who needs energy is going to be Starlight, because everyone else is fixed to whatever they're doing. So how about Starlight gets all of these energies and goes into Major Town? I think we just use this to stop a build. Oh, we can't because we didn't get a range boost or whatever. Well, we can kill a couple of explorers. Sort of just played that because we had it. And we could kill a town with this Searing Heat. How are we doing for Blight? Just the one Blight there. We could... Yeah, we don't really have builds to stop. Let's just give energy to Starlight, and Starlight's gonna get some major powers. Each town does +1 damage. Oh no. That actually starts making... It just makes one more Blight. Each beast destroys an explorer. Oh, there's a question. The all hands on deck achievement, can you use any 12 available spirits or do you need specific ones? Yeah, does it say you need specific ones? If it does, then you do. If it doesn't, then you don't. So it's just whatever it says. So probably not. Add Dahan. I guess we're adding Dahan here because one of them's going to die. And we add an extra one here. Definitely an extra one here. Definitely an extra one here. And we can add probably, yeah. Here. Ravages happen. Blight, nothing we can't handle. They build mountains, as was foretold, and they come to the sand. So this power card gain should be the progression. But what if I give it to Starlight? Because Starlight can... I can just use this. Starlight has lots of energy. Probably still get a minor right now, so I have something to forget. I could forget Guardian Spirits for the major, though, right now. Maybe I do that. Gather one. It's just going to be like this guy. Maybe this guy. We do have a little plus range. Nice if I had more damage for this. Do you have damage? But you're not close enough to that. We have Scorch with waves of heat. So you can push this guy in here. Make it scorch them. And then we can go to town. Deal. You've got a damage here? Yeah. 1 damage. We could kill the town. Oh, it's Sacred Site range. Unfortunately, we don't have Sacred Site range to do anything, but we could go here. Ooh, an exception. Exception. Okay. Portabug. Could be something that I was working on today. I think I failed to deal damage because of that. Maybe... I don't think I can continue this game in the Steam version. Well, I can if I load the Trello card. Maybe I'll do that. I want my damage. Damage is first and then you push, right? Yeah. So I think because... Let me just quickly switch to the last build. This is a build I was like just working on, so it's maybe a little bit unstable. He wants to update. Okay, 1 second. Let's carry on the game in the next other build. Gonna open Steam. It's working on it. Okay, and I have to tell OBS to switch over. There we go. Developer tricks. Okay, so back to you. Looks like it's fine. Yeah, why don't you take a major and get rid of Guardian Serpents? I think that's okay. But yeah, this animation is adjusted in the next build too. I was working on this animation a little bit, but some beta testers didn't like it, so it's rolling back a bit. Unrelenting Growth is back. It's pretty great power. Now Starlight has it. We don't really have that much blight to use for Focus the Land's Anguish, do we? I like an Unrelenting Growth. We can, like, just grab elements to track towards the threshold as well, so... This doesn't... Guardian Serpents helps a little bit towards the threshold, I guess, but... Oh, I didn't use my Sidereal Guidance. Oh well. That's fine. Defense, totally worth 2 energy. And let's bring back this and this. And I don't want to forget a card to claim the other one. Alright. Where do I want to do 2 damage at range 0? I want to get another major power. I think I want to play that, so let's go to... We'll probably grab the Reclaim half later, so we'll maybe grab... +1 card play. We could get an element. I don't think... Or I could work towards this gain power card. Maybe let's do that. Let's just do things a little differently. You can see there's this, I think we didn't see last time, is now we have a little extra star on the presence, because indicating which group we chose. It's a little thing that we have now. I kind of want to get this to remove a presence. We could like get in here and do that, or we could get in here. Can we reach there? Not really. We're not too close to that. I think we do this. And let's grab this. Now you see we got another little star. There's also sounds for Starlight now that you might be hearing. +1 card play, move a presence. I want to deal damage in a mountain probably, but maybe... Yeah, we could stop that Ravage here and then you could do other things. Bam. Okay. And we're going to play Unrelenting Growth, which we could even use on ourselves. Kind of fun. Get a power. We could stop that Ravage, but I'm sure you can just defend it, right? If we wanted to. Maybe we stop it because I don't know that you're doing enough. Yeah, let's do that. Then you don't have to... I don't want Ice to have to reclaim. We'll probably... It's my card. Lure of the Unknown. Let's gain a card. Get to 3. Can't get to 3 card plays. Okay, we'll just keep adding presence. Where, though? Within range of that. So maybe we go into this jungle. You like being in jungles. But I don't have 3 cards to play. That's fine. I can defend 2, so it's good. Mark. So this is going to be Shape of the Nighttime, Piece of the Nighttime Sky. That's just going to blight. And we can block that if we need to. Mountains are pretty quiet. You're reclaiming. You get Elemental Boon. Oh my god. Elemental Boon. By Elemental Boon you, and we unlock 2 elements, we get the threshold, right? So that seems good. Elemental Boon, and then 2 more plays. Not sure what yet. You're gonna play Steam Vents? You also want to get to 3-card plays, but you don't have 3 cards. The same situation. Oh, we have the city. They're not going to build the city here, and we can stop them building it all there. Actually, why don't we make a sacred site here, and then we can... but I want to Steam Vents. Are we going to have 3 Earth? We're going to have 2 Earth. Maybe we do gain a power card. Oh. What if instead we use that to block 2 builds? Okay. And I don't play Steam Vents, I play Open Shifting Waterways. Alright, and Rising Heat. Everyone's in the same situation that I guess the tracks are probably designed that way that maybe they are, maybe I'm just unlucky. Actually, if I make a sacred site here, then we can kill all this stuff. So I'm into that. Let's get to 3-card plays for the reclaim turn. Alright. Tempest. You can hit with that. We'll just block this Ravage. That's fine. Give you a range boost, so Fiery Doom works. I think that's good. Alright, I think we finished. So, a range boost for you. Elemental Boon is going to be Sun and Plant. And Air, I guess. Yeah. Nice. So when we use Unrelenting Growth on ourselves, we're going to unlock Air and Plant from here. It's going to be glorious. This town can go here. Sorry, he's going to this pre-town, precursor to town. Clean those all up. Bend here. We really need another Dahan, but we can break this guy. Weltering is going to go there. So we should have this 3 Blight. Oh yeah, we're blocking that. This is the last power, so we're going to block that. So it's going to be 2 Blight, 1. The other one. Oh, because this is an optional skip, so it doesn't predict that you'll use it there. And we don't need to repeat. Oh, I have more powers because I have another spirit. So now we do have just 2 Blights. What are you? Oh yeah, Entrancing Apparitions is going to go here and stop 2 more builds. We'd love to see it. Add wilds to a land without invaders. Build in the land with the most. Gonna build an explorer here. Wilds. Various places. Maybe we'll build here, I think. Add wilds in the blighted land. Thing. Don't have enough defend for that, right? Unless we get defend per. We don't, so. Guess they can build town here. Ooh, click a button, but the button's not on screen. That's something that we should make that button get on screen, huh? Let's need to click a button on filtering exhaustion. It's not on screen. Make it go on screen. Just 5-player stuff. That card happened to be in the minimized spirit, so it should be focusing that spirit or something. So it's here, right? We're gonna skip the build. Oh no. I want to actually have to go through everything again. I want to allow the build, actually. When we're zoomed in, it's fine, but when we're not zoomed in, because it was the minimized one, the new situation now that can happen that didn't happen before. And you're going to build an explorer here. Up to your card. Defend 1 in all lands. Skip the ravage. Explore the jungle, so they escalate. Exit town, I guess can go here. No, they're gonna. No, they're not ravaging that. That's fine. I can go there. Put it with the beast. Maybe the beast kills it. Could happen. And okay, seems fine. All right, Unrelenting Growth. It's going to get me a power card. This is going to get me a minor power card. So let's do that first. Are there lands where share presence with someone and have played? Oh, didn't mean to. Crap. We could put presence in here. Target spirit. Don't have the spirit presence. I don't think anyone has spirit presence though. What if we took Devouring Ant? Sure. I don't know. Let's hang on to that. 2 presence and wilds, and I'm gonna get to remove blight. I could put it all in here since they are coming in here. But I think I want to put it in here. Let's take a sun. And a little yellow now. And let's take a plant. And I'm a little greeny yellow. So I have the option to use the threshold or not now, which I do want to do. That's why it showed that there. And I get a power card. Is it a minor? We We can get our other major back and play it again. So let's take a minor. Hazard spread. I like it. Oh, we got an extra ability now because we unlocked more plant. We didn't quite get to the sun level, but who wants a power card? I feel like Sun wants a power card, but I don't think I can actually see Sun. Can I see Rising Heat? I don't think so. Be able to reach them. You're reclaiming, so you don't really want to get one right now. It's fine, but I guess it could be me. I'm gonna go here. Lower the unknown. Alright, you're adding Badlands and Wilds. I can only reach these coasts, and actually only. Oh no, can't see that. What about here? Then 2 damage kills the city, right? So we could potentially just get in there with Starlight and destroy the city. Push up to 2, explore towns. Just a build stop. I'm already in places where like I can happily defend though. This is like a little bit, that's actually the right amount of defend for mud, isn't it? This is just a build stop. Go in there. And Windstorms gets to push lots of stuff. Push. Can I reach these guys? Yeah. 3. Guidance. And up a build. What's left? But probably stop 2 builds, yeah. There we go. Not building hardly anywhere. Like very small number of lands. 4, and there's just 4 blight incoming that we can probably deal with. Okay, so you probably want to reclaim. Oh look, defend a jungle or sands. What if we defended that? And we gave Watchful Guarding to Starlight here instead. And then abductions here. And we can throw an extra defender to Han in here. That seems fine. Okay. Which means we want to get reclaim half, right? So let's do this. Presence here. I could do 2 damage here and they don't build a city. It's kind of fine. And add a presence. I don't know if it matters where my secret site is. I guess it does for devouring ants. And hazard spread. We're probably here. It's more centralized. Reclaim half. I can't do that this turn because I already did my things. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it next turn. Oh, and here, yeah. It's not doing it if there's only cards. If there's innate powers, then it was doing it. Ah. That's what's going on. My next power, Reaching Grasp. I'm good with energy, especially if I pop up on the energy track, so maybe that's that. You go there with all those friends. And we want to play... I don't know what we want to play yet. Where are you? You want to reclaim. Get drought. I don't know if there's a good place for drought right now. We could destroy a city at the cost of our presence. We could also just like get a bunch of damage. Maybe we don't play drought right now. Maybe we do. Does drought have range? No. Just, well, we could give it range. We could hit here. Problem is there's Blade there already, so it's not the best place. Problem is everybody's dead. Alright, let's use drought here. Which means we want Sunshine to push stuff in there. These towns. I guess we can push with Colin Herders as well. Turns out everything is dying for some reason. Where's Sunbright, not Sunshine? Want that air. I guess Reaching Grasp lets me use Drought like almost anywhere. That's the thing. I think you're reclaiming cards because you want to defend this. 3 card plays. Is there a jungle we care about? That we're in? Not really. I guess we can have a sacred site there. Or maybe we make one. Yeah, that's fine. Put there. Make her defend 5. Maybe we get a town destroy. For steam vents. Is there... I could entrancing apparitions that guy as well. But if I play another... Oh, I have the 3 already, right? Yeah, so... Why not both? Why not both? Okay. I think we have some form of a plan. You can have Reaching Grasp. And Steam Vents this guy. Actually, Steam Vents that guy. I think that's blading. Entrancing apparitions can go here. Oh, the defend 2. That's just bring another guy. No. And defend 5. We were going to kill that guy with mysterious abductions. Weren't we? Alright, let's change that play. One more. Or the unknown? Is there like a... No one left. There's no one building. Doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything either. There we are. Maybe lure someone in to get killed by our defend. I guess we're doing that. Alright, drift down. Bring to Han. We have watchful guarding for this, right? Yeah. No Dahan around, though, unfortunately. We could add some extra defend in here. Or we could lure someone in here. There's like no blight. There's almost no builds. Are you doing something? You have that. We're luring the town just to kill it. Don't really need another Dahan. Hazard spread. Could add Badlands. And Searing Heat. Searing Heat do anything? Lots of build here. I don't want to pay though. I'm going to get energy. Alright, you got a power. Windsped steps. Would work on that one. We could kill this town and move Dahan in here for the Ravage. Sure. Oh, right. The original land could be over here. Interesting. This is the range boost. Dahan in here for the defend. I think we're winning. Farmers seek the Dahan for aid. Always be spurning. Always be spurning. I don't want the Ravage to become a build. That's not what I want. Alright. Fortunately, one of my things isn't going to work here. I guess. And we lose Dahan here. We're going to lose some of our counterattack. A lot of our counterattack. We're going to get a cascade there. Light. Always be spurning, no matter the cost. We're going to drought here. I guess we'll still do it. But I don't know. We'll see. Alright. I have to choose half the boards. I choose this one. And I choose this one. And now I have to choose one of them where it matters. I guess it's this one. Sorry, Dahan. One fear away. Another card. What they built. Just barely. They're adding more towns because pressure, and they're going into wetlands. Everything is -1 health. Damage in the slow phase. I have, I do have a little damage, don't I? You can go here and you have -2 health if that was a thing. It's not a thing. They wouldn't have explored there, right? Be smart about this. This doesn't change anything where they explore, so they can go there. They're not exploring here right now. But no matter what I pick, I'm gonna let them explore there, so. May as well do that. Here, I don't think it, yeah, this is like the one land where not a good idea. So, mountain's fine. They're exploring there anyways. Jungle's gonna ravage here. And they're gonna see there anyways. Guess it can be here. Continuing, it's already up there. Alright. They do go there? Oh, because it's adjacent to this. Through the middle. So it didn't matter all my planned. So if I drought a cascade, isn't the end of the world. Not the ideal thing. Devouring ants does 2 damage. Seems good here. You have power. Power. Gather to the winds. How far can you reach with that? Pretty far. We could use it like over here. There's a jungle rabbit that's kind of gross. But I think we could just block it. We don't have anything. Scorch doesn't reach anywhere super interesting, does it? Like just here. We still drought? It's like not a land that really matters. That's kind of the thing. But what else are we gonna do with it? Is the question. You can go over there and hopefully don't wait. And let's torch this guy because I can do anything. Oh, I can hit this town, but the town doesn't. I guess I could push. I could have pushed that down, but I'm sure I could do something more useful with this push. Yeah. I definitely can do more useful things. this center town here. Finally, it is Boon of Reimagining. Get a power card from hand or discard. Does anyone else have a discard? You do. You want to forget those things? Not particularly. You don't have a discard. I have a discard. What if I'm the one who does it? But someone else would get an energy. I don't think I need Piece of the Nighttime Sky that much. I'm gonna do it on myself, after all. So, I want Sun and Plant. I didn't get any cards with Sun and Plant. What else does Unrelenting Growth have? It has water and fire, so maybe Thriving Choke Fungus, Strong and Constant Currents. Other things. Okay, let's reclaim half. Unrelenting Growth. Let's get these cards. We need energy, huh? I can take from a +1 energy space. I can take from the energy per turn space. I think I go energy per turn. Interesting, I haven't taken any gain power card thing here, but I still have tons of power cards because of other things. It's interesting. Spirit is pretty flexible. Where do I want a Sacred Site? I don't think I can get over here. I kind of want to be like in here. So let's do this. And add a presence in there. We play this and something else that costs 1 and something that costs 0 or some combination. Are we going to be able to get this? Yeah. Yeah, we are. It's like Devouring Ants. Not really doing anything this turn except killing some stuff that doesn't matter. Add more tokens around. Because if I can't do both that, these both have the plant that I need. It's kind of like one or the other. If we can defend this, I could get Dahan over there. Just one Dahan. Not super exciting. Let's do these two. Guess I can look at like what are the other. Guess. I want this. Instead of those, I do this and this. I get the blight removal. Okay, I'll take that. I like that. I could pick myself again and take another sun. Hit the threshold again. But I don't know if I'll do that. We'll see. Maybe we'll give it to someone else. Eyes Watch. I mean, surely we can, yeah, we can just get a defend 10 in there, right? So, we just need a Sacred Site there. 4 card plays? What if we had 4 card plays? What if we just played all our cards? What then? 3 Fear Defend 6. Just put that wherever, I guess. We can just put it here to get more Dahan. You are here. What are you doing? Getting back in here, I guess, maybe? I don't know. We have this happening. Maybe we get next to that. We have 3 plays. More energy and fire. I'm gonna play these cards. You can stop them building, I guess. That's okay. We're already stopped dealing with their build there. Are they like... There's like one place that they're blighting. It's just here, so... Mostly we don't have a whole lot to do. You get to Cleansing Floods and start gaining power cards. Boom. I want water or moon? Looks like this turn I might want moon, but maybe actually no, I'm playing to moon probably, so... We might want water. Over here. I click that and do that, but I think I want to do that. And you want to reclaim. You get a major Power Storm. Threshold Power Storm this turn? I'm sure we can. Click that. That's the exact elements. And I just had to play an air. Any air. The elemental boon. That get us anywhere over here. Anyone? Gets us 2 more fear and defend 12. So we actually didn't have to go in there. Gets us 1 damage to each invader. I could do that. Fire, earth, air. Power Storm. Who's going to get Power Storm? I don't know. Maybe we use the 1 damage to each here. Actually, because we're not going to get that many defend, that many Dahan. And we can kill a town, and they're down to 6 damage. Yeah, I think that's what we actually do. And the Dahan actually get to do more. And we want to do this. Both. May as well send one of these in here. Send it on over there. Send the other one back. Funny. Build. Fiery Doom exists. Not doing anything. I have Gift of Sunlight Air for some reason. Let's use it here. It gives energy. I want energy. If I did that, then Power Storm, I could Power Storm Unrelenting Growth. That seems good. So I can repeat Strong Constant Currents if I wanted to. But I don't think there's any reason to. Just send this guy away, I guess. Sure. So Fiery Doom could move this town for some reason. I don't actually want to do that. I could move this guy, but he should be dead. Right here somewhere. One Dahan and one did not participate in rounds. Will that want them to die? Don't yuck my yum. We're dealing damage with beasts somewhere. We're gonna get to the next tier level. Remove one from an inland land. Alright. They don't build there. Build there. And the rest don't matter. So make less of them here, I guess. Was that? One Dahan does not. And one town. Right. But an explorer on his own. Participate. Oh man, I want you to participate. Skip the build. Explore in the mountains. You're gonna see that regardless. So they don't see this. Actually, don't see this mountain, right? Right now. So I'd have to click the wetland. I think it's fine. I can easily just defend that wetland on there already. And you're seeing everything already. Hey, wilds. All right. I think I'm still winning, but it's just taking longer. It's still tier level 1 too. All right, so I can use this on myself, and then I can use it on someone else. I could just, oh, I have the threshold already, so I could just use it however I want. I think getting back in here is good. Another place that I want to jump in, maybe here. Maybe here. So many options. If I unlearn the growth myself, I could take a sun element or 2 fires. I don't think I can get 2 elements though, right? No, just 1. So let's take sun. And get an energy right now. And make a major power for next turn. Can I? Good. Very expensive. Also a bit slow. We could do Swarm. We have lots of Blight. I'm removing Blight. Alright, we're just gonna be forgetting these cards. I get to repeat it. Would you get enough elements to do cool things? You would get a Sun and Air. So you would get a bit of damage. You already have your max innate. I don't know what you're doing with it. Not anything that exciting, unfortunately. Because everything's dead all around you for some reason. For some reason, everything's all dead around this spirit. Unless we can increase your range by getting you near something that matters more, like this land, right? Love to use it here. Oh, I can use it here already. We can push more stuff in here and yeah, okay. So what if you windstorms these guys into here? That's pretty good. I want to be able to deal damage here. Remove the blight there. Seems good. I get to use this power again twice as well. Right? I have the energy for that. Also get energy here. This will be playing from play. So I can get Unrelenting Growth back in my hand if I want. That's cool. You have stuff that you want to do? Sunbright is done. Oh, you have all kinds of stuff. Sands, Wetlands, remove Blight. You can't... Can you reach any Blight in Sands, Wetlands? Maybe you're the one who wants Unrelenting Growth so you can actually reach somewhere as Blight. Yeah, maybe make a sacred site here then. Alright. You. Oops. Get to put 2 presents. I got Moon and 4 card plays. Just go in here. I think Starlight has a range boost, so we get to go further. That spot's actually better for blight removal, isn't it? But you got a major power. push up to 2 explorers. I push them all in here. Kill these guys. Trying to ravage on me. There's some builds that are trying to happen down here. Not on my watch. And sandstorm could kill a town here. We have this happening, but it's like not a big deal. This time. Alright, choke fungus only works on certain places, but here, what if we put 2 there? That's here. Oh, I was going to remove blight. That end up removing blight. There wasn't blight there, was there? Maybe there was blight. I don't think it matters that much. I want to give a power card to someone. Maybe to you. You don't actually have to reclaim now. You could gain. You get a power card. You're gonna have that much water? Oh, gosh. And I get to do this. I don't think I can afford that, actually. Let's reclaim a cheaper card. And you can push up to 2. Is there any ravage that's actually happening? Somewhere? There. But I can defend it easily. There. Can I see that? I think I can see that. And there. But, okay, let's just stop this build. Put them all. So my 2 damage is 4 damage here now. Really good. Alright, so I don't even need to reclaim here. We can unlock this if we want. Or we can get to 3 card plays or 4 energy. We do damage. Definitely want to do damage, right? That's solid here. Maybe we win by killing cities, actually. Oh, we need to kill towns and cities. We're not that close to the next tier level, so. Insatiable hunger is gonna kill this, right? I mean, it could kill something else, but that seems like a good option. Get over here or something. I guess I'll take energy per turn. Okay, this wants... We're definitely not getting enough animal for that. I mean, we could, in theory, but I don't think we are. So. I guess, like, that's 1 damage is still 3 damage here, right? So, but I don't have a Sacred Site there anymore. That's fine. Could actually add another Badlands. Add another Badlands and hit it again with my damage next turn. Alright, you're reclaiming. You didn't get a major yet? When's your major? Terrifying Nightmares. Coming up. Alright, you just basically play whatever. Is there land you can deal damage that does anything? No. Would the Unknown do anything? Really? I guess it can stop more Badlands a solution. Yeah, we can stop a build here. That's fine. Defend 1. Delusions of Danger. Can do these. That makes more Badlands. Need a moon and I get full defend 12 and tons of fear. Sure. Make more fear with that. You have Cleansing Floods. Range 1 from Wetlands. Use it here probably, I guess. What's your next power card? Land Thrashes. Actually don't really have a good spot for that, do I? And can't afford it. So I think we just double presence add and just get into Wetlands so we have more flexibility with our thing. I'm gonna lose a presence here. I could reposition that one, but honestly I don't care. Guess Cleansing Floods works here. Well, it's just gonna be Explorers, but also removes a Blight, so I could use it anywhere. Yeah, this might be a good spot, actually. Alright, you are wanting to reclaim. You didn't get your major yet. Indomitable Claim. We have this guy sitting here, not dealing with. We could just block Ravage, just like we blocked his build, or we could push him. Sunbright, what you doing? You're probably getting a major. You already got your major, right? We do. And all the guys there. And stop them building. There's 6 there, right? Yeah. Okay. What if we did that? And 1 away. Kill them all. Play our cards that get us our innate. And we just play whatever. Of a Blight. We can use this. Oh, with Reaching Grasp we can give to you and you can the town. That's fine. With Reaching Grasp you might be able to hit something with Drought, but I think nothing's building. There's nothing. You're actually still not going to have enough reach. Like cards that get innates. That. Sure. Close enough. More Badlands. Insatiable Hunger. Did you want to use something before that? No. Sorry. good place to lure you is, but that'll do. And defend 12. Like overkill. Illusions of Danger, I think it's not building. They're building 3 lands. Well, they're not going to build here in a second. Come on, eat ya. Alright, they're all standing together. So they're not building there. They're building here and here, 2 places, right? Yeah. They're ravaging. Not doing anything on the ravage. So really, nothing is happening. Anywhere. Make beer. And someone can do something fast. That could happen. Doesn't really. Again, doesn't do anything. Guess we could use no, that big damage doesn't actually happen fast. Could use your stuff. Again, there's like nothing. Let's click that because it's there. Build this town. May as well. It's gotta get killed anyways. Once per board, place town instead of explorer. And beasts. And if I do. Remove 1 from a land with present. Buy all the town. These ones are just gonna die anyway, do damage and stuff. Move 1 from a coastal land. It's not actually damaging. He's dead already. The island is almost empty of invaders. Coastal lands. A lot of the coast for some reason. This one there. And we can go here. Some help. And we can go with the east. All right. Can I bring more stuff into here? How much can you reach? You can't reach enough to help with that. You're not around there, but okay. Cleansing floods. This works here. Almost finished. Alright, that mountain is gone. What if we had more? Really nothing. A whole lot on that we can do. Each invader pushed by this power. So we can push you in here and then kill it down, I guess. The thing. You've got damage. Like, try to kill towns. Wait. And a power card. Indomitable claim. And power cards. And thrash it. And who's left? Eerie noises. Not really doing anything. We say you don't build. Go here and get killed by the Ravage. We just need like literally 7 fear to win, so I think we can generate 7 fear. You have 1 card left. Is it? Gift of power. That's so weird to be like the last ones. You heard you want early game, not late game. I'm repositioning. All right. That's the only fear you have. Everything else, just click. If you want. You've got fear. Oh, maybe we just win if we do this. 6 damage. Almost. Not quite. Claim half. I want to place my last presence? Sure. This isn't even my final form! Actually, it is my final form. Oh yeah, it's not my final form, but there's one more. I have one more thing I could have clicked. Hang on. Let's choose our element. Choose. Oh, hang on. I clicked it wrong again. Want this one. I want to select my final form. Animal. I only get 2 card plays. That's my final form. Starlight. You're just gonna make fear and win. So let's do that. Go somewhere. Like literally generating innate fear to win. Talons of Lightning! Also just wins the game. Click whatever. All right, who's still got to go? Yeah, the stars on your presence are indicating which growth groups you chose. So it'll look a little different each time depending on which ones you choose. All right, you don't care what you click. This doesn't matter. Okay, we just like use this innate and win the game. Oh, we're short one. Mysterious abductions to win the game. No one there. GG. All the little scattered explorers run away. All right, so that has been your preview of the next update, which is coming out on Monday. That's the plan. And we're planning for there to be a bit of a discount. So get your wallets prepared. If you haven't pulled the trigger on Jagged Earth yet, Monday's going to be the time to do it. Hope you enjoyed that. A couple little glitches, but nothing too bad. And we're putting the finishing touches on this update. You can play with 5 and 6 spirits, as well as Starlight seeks its form. This Starlight went this way, but your Starlight's going to go a different way. There are many combinations. Yeah, looking forward to see you all enjoying it, and then we'll be on to the next thing. So stay tuned for new previews of that. So yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.